Okay, the bags are packed and we're getting ready to leave this place right over here. That's it. We have been at Boovie Lodge for 2 nights and we've had a wonderful time. We want to give you a review of what we thought about. Let me take off my shades. Yeah. So, as you know, the place is just amazing. There it is, looking out on the lake Victoria. It's just really amazing. It has this classic touch. They got old mabati that they used for the roof, which gives it a classic feel. And we're just going to evaluate it and sit down, my wife and I, and share what we think about it. So, as you think through, what do you think of the room?
Okay, let me just give this precursor. I'm a pretty picky person.
I know.
Jasmine's like, she's understating that right now. I'm a pretty picky person, and
That means high standards in writing. Go
my
ahead.
husband likes to make it sound nice by saying it's high standards, but there's not a whole lot that impresses me. So I think in a statement that could summarize everything, I think Buvi Lodge is very well done and a very good place. Now we can get into the details of everything, of why do I say that. First thing is that the room is comfortable.
Okay.
It is, right now the view is great, well situated, and the furniture, they did a good job on the furniture. Because sometimes you can go into a room and it doesn't feel like home because it's missing some elements. It's missing the coziness, the comfortableness. But I think they did a very good job in that. They even have included a desk that I think is really cool desk. You know, sometimes you want to sit down and do something that requires a desk, and so that was a very good touch for me. And then the chairs, they have quite comfortable chairs, which they put here in a little
Let
seating
me bring
area.
that over. Yeah.
So you feel like you're at home. You're in your sitting room, and then you move a few feet, and you're in a comfortable bed.
Actually, when you sit in the chair, like you said, it feels very comfortable.
Yeah,
It's
nice,
comfy.
Cozy chair, and a chair your grandfather would have, or something like that. And then the bed is also very comfortable.
What do you think of the bed?
The bed is comfortable. Yeah, it's a good bed, comfortable bed. And there were so few mosquitoes at nighttime that we didn't have to put down the net, which is always nice for airflow.
Yeah.
So I really think that they did the room very well, the comfortableness of the room and the comfortableness of the mattress and the pillows. Because sometimes you go to places and you feel like
The pillow
like you're sleeping on, like the
breaks.
stone Jacob slept on when he was in the desert or something. I mean, the pillow is so uncomfortable. It spoils the night's sleep. But they have done the room well. And the porch, it's very private. You don't even know that you have neighbors who are quite close to you, but you don't feel that way. You still have a sense of privacy. My husband and I were able to pray out here, and he prays loud, but we didn't disturb our neighbors.
That's right.
And then the bathroom.
Yeah. What do you think of the bathroom?
I thought the bathrooms are also well done. I thought the decor and the way they have done the whole room is sort of like rustic African type of retro feel. Yeah. And the bathrooms had some raw brick on the walls and everything, and it was really a cool touch. They have a four-claw bathtub. Okay. So if you want to soak, that's a really nice option. Okay. Although I didn't soak, but some people are soakers and they like that. But the shower was warm, and it was spacious, and the water flow was good, and this had double sinks, which was really nice. Everything was good.
Okay, let's go outside to the food. People want to know about the food, and they also want to know about the other activities that were done. What do you think about the food, the kitchen, and the location, breakfast, lunch?
I think the whole dining area is very cool. You feel like you're just there on the edge of the water. Sometimes the bees come and join you as you're eating your meal. But it's good food, nice food, tasty. It comes quickly. In the evening time, they take a little longer because they're making it everything homemade, fresh from the oven.
I enjoyed the pizza. I also enjoyed the. I ordered
You had
for
pepper steak.
pepper steak.
You like
It
very
was
much.
great. I ate the pepper steak was amazing.
And I had the chicken curry, which was also good with turmeric rice.
Yeah.
It was very nice. And then we had some chai in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the thing you raved about were the banana fritters.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh, that's
It's like he made me swear I was going to make them for him at home. But
just the memory of the banana fritters themselves.
They make you want to come back to Buvi
I want to
Lodge
come
for
back to
banana
Buvi
fritters.
Lodge for banana fritters. It was amazing. So the food is really great, and then the location of the restaurant.
It was very nice, very unique, great touch, being just there near the water. At nighttime, they can even light a fire for you. And we sat
Well,
by
they
the fire
did. We sat
yesterday.
outside,
Yeah.
and we got a chance to see a.
The full moon, the first full moon of 2020.
Yeah. And then they also were telling us it was going to have an eclipse.
A lunar eclipse.
A lunar eclipse. Well,
Maybe we weren't lunar enough because we didn't see the lunar eclipse.
but it was great because they put out a fire for us, and
Yeah.
were able to sit out and look at the sky.
Yeah, that was the stars. It's very nice, very, very calming. 6 o'clock in the morning, the weaver birds are chirping their heads off, and just it has a great ambiance. If you want to rest, if you want to have a company planning meeting, if you want to have a personal retreat, if you want to bring your kids to have a nice weekend away because they have a cool pool and a little play area, it's really a great place, and it's not so far away. You probably spend more time sitting in traffic than you would coming to Buvi Lodge.
That's right.
Because it's on a side of Kampala that is not, you're not in jam.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that I'd like to ask is, what are some things that really you remember about Buvi? Things that just capture your mind, and you're like, Buvi, I remember A, B, C, D.
I think the top
signature.
of the list is the sunset. The top of the list is the sunset. It's just great. Just appreciating God's creation and beauty, the sunset, the quietness of the place. For me, I like that. I mean, other people may not, but I enjoy the quietness. And people are friendly. Our waitress, Mama Abigail, she was really sweet, helpful. The staff they do their jobs well.
Yeah, and what was also interesting, the different kinds of people. You have Africans, you got Ugandans, you got Americans, Europeans. They're all served. It's very unique. Sometimes usually you find only, one group or the other, but the standards are quite high.
Yeah, the standard is good. So it meets a European standard. It meets an American standard. Like I said, sometimes we can be picky. So I think it's true. You meet all different types of people here.
For me personally, the sunset was amazing because you can see the water turn gold, and both the sunrise was also equally amazing. So you got a double whammy. You got the gold colored mornings and then the gold colored evenings.
Actually, on either side of Buvi Lodge, sunset, sunrise, sunset.
Yeah. And one of the things that we discovered that other people have not done, were the first people who ever did that, where we went out for a walk and we didn't realize they have an orchard, a full orchard of oranges, mangoes, what was the other fruits? But guavas and jackfruit. And so I dived into that.
Probably shouldn't.
I should. So anyway, I was out there sampling the mangoes, and when you do come to Boovie, ask and say, look, I want to take a walk and I want to go to the orchard and I want to check out the mangoes. Man, that was just
Actually,
awesome.
they're building Buvi Lodge Part 2.
Yeah, they're building some more cottages.
5-minute walk away from here.
They're building some more cottages or tents. I'm not sure what it is, but something's really in the works. On the other side, there's a little forest in the middle, garden, and on the other side. I think also for me, seeing the Ugandan fishermen going off going.
Actually, you got a fresh fish right out of the
did.
water.
I did. I was just, I mean, you can't be here seeing a fisherman capture fish and
Yeah,
you're like,
fresh fish.
hey, I want to go see what that thing looks like. Anyway, the last thing that I want to ask is the location. But people keep asking, where is Boovie located?
Isn't it in the actual village of Buvi? It sounds like it's not complicated.
Okay,
but
Boovie is in Boovie, but because most people are not used to this area, it happens actually to be in the backyard where Tracey and I we stay. We stay in Jungle, between two villages. I mean, these are so remote that, not so remote, but not. It's like off the beaten path. Okay, it's not your usual. Hey, I'm going to such and such, but it's between Nakauka, which is next to Sisa, which is off Entebbe Road, and Kasanje.
And Natete, isn't it?
Yeah, you can pass through Natete. But really, in terms of your mindset, just think from here, I can see the airplanes land, which has also been wonderful. So it's right not far from the airport. One of the easiest ways is people take a boat from the ferry over here in Entebbe. And there's a boat that brings you over here for about 30 to 40,000 shillings. So it's an easy trip. You can be able to come and go easily. On the road, you can be able to access it through Entebbe Road, through Chitende, Chisubi, or through Natete, or from Piji. It's a trip towards Nakauka, and just about 15 minutes from Nakauka is where this place is. It's on the shores of Lake Victoria. It's beautiful. Okay, out of a scale of 10, how much would you give Buvi?
Like I said, I'm a picky person, but I think that Buvi makes an 8, a very solid 8.
I would give it a 10.
You see, he's a much more generous person. He's not much of a stickler.
All right. Thank you so much. If you know my wife, she's from, I should have said, my wife is from Long Island, New York, born in Manhattan, Brooklyn.
No.
And what?
Manhattan.
See, I told you. Manhattan.
You have to be correct. It's
Okay, Manhattan. And I'm born from Masaka here in Kampala, and we've been married together
27.
27 years. We're going to 28 now. It's going to be.
But you're not at 28.
28 years.
27.
And we're living here in Uganda, raising our family with one foot in Uganda and one foot in the United States. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in for our 2020 review of Buvi.